This is my story, one of thousands. It all started when we had to leave our home. We had to stay in my grandparents' house, thinking it would be safe. After almost 3 weeks there, we went back home to bring some clean clothes. 'Cause the day we left, we didn't bring anything with us. We just escaped fast as the bombs were faster. For sorry, we were not able to return back to my grandparents. We were stuck in the street, and bombs were everywhere. We were forced to go to a near school and stay there. At that day, a big number of tanks attacked the school. It was the most scary night ever. They arrested all men and forced them to be naked in a very cold night. Women had to go to another far school. They took the men to a very big hole and beated them badly. My brother was with them. We knew nothing about him for about 20 hours. When he came, he told us that he walked naked for a very long distance, and the soldiers told them not to wear any clothes, and to go to Salah-Adine street, and from there to the South of Gaza. And everyone knows that going there means going to death, as the roads to the south were closed by the tanks. There was a plane following them all the way. If anyone tried to escape, they will all be killed. For my 15-year-old brother, he was chosen to help a woman on a wheelchair. The woman weighs almost 150 kilos, and my brother doesn't have the strength to help her. So they shot over his head and told him he will be killed if he didn't go faster. They also forced him to take off his clothes. That night, we didn't sleep at all. Meeting them after all this was kind of a miracle. The next day, we knew that the tanks are going to attack the new school. So we left going to Shifa hospital, walking for almost 3 hours carrying many heavy bags, leaving behind my grandparents, my 2 uncles and their families stuck in their home. I can't forget the scene of the tanks in front of their house. They were sieged there for 8 days with no water or food. They couldn't even turn on the lights. Sadly, on the 25th of December, we lost our uncle Sammy. A small plane entered his room and killed him. He was body pieces. Only his leg was found. He stayed for 5 days and nobody could collect his body parts. Can you imagine that? Can anyone imagine being with the body bits of someone of your beloved and couldn't do anything? This is Gaza. At that time, we stayed in a very small house with another family. After the death of my uncle, we lost the connection with my mother's family. A week after, we heard that the tanks left their street. We went running there. We found out that my grandparents' home was destroyed. My home and the whole building were totally burned. And my mother's car and my uncle's, the martyr, were also burnt. We lost everything in a blink of an eye. We suffered for days and we're still suffering, but the world can't hear us anymore. Here is Gaza. Rahaf Al Madhoon, the 3rd of January, 2024.